1, 2. Oh, cool. Come on. That's it. Oh.
Thank you. I give you the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. More photos? Thank you. Now, please welcome Justin Dennison, my colleague at Samsung Electronics America. He will share more details about how the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus will extend your mobile experience. Thank you.
Thank you, DJ. Today marks a new beginning for Samsung, for our customers, and for the entire mobile industry. The Galaxy S8 will fundamentally change how you use your phone by giving you more screen in a completely new form factor, by introducing intelligence that makes all of your interactions simple and seamless, and by fulfilling the promise of a connected ecosystem of devices, products, and services. Back when the first mobile phones came out, just making a call from outside the house, I mean, that was huge, right? No, literally, that phone was enormous. With the flip phone, we could finally break free from our homes and offices with a device that fit inside our pockets. But in the digital age, mobility wasn't enough. We wanted internet at our fingertips. And then we got it with the touchscreen smartphone. And then time just stopped. Well, okay, it didn't really stop. Our lives, our expectations, our habits, they kept evolving, but not the fundamental design of our phones. Today, our phones aren't just music players or web browsers, they're portals to the most important places, people, and passions in our lives. And yet they have the same screens they had 10 years ago, boxed in on all sides. Until now, the Galaxy S8 isn't just a new smartphone, but a new kind of smartphone. It marks a new era in smartphone design, the perfect balance of form and function, art and science, design and technology. And it's my pleasure to introduce an innovation that will change the way you see your smartphone and everything on it, the Infinity Display. Thank you. Thank you, it's gorgeous. The Infinity Display has an incredible end-to-end screen that spills over the phone sides, forming a completely smooth, continuous surface. The entire front of the phone is pure, pristine glass, which flows seamlessly into the aluminum shell. Where there were boundaries, we pushed past them. Where there were barriers, we removed them, giving you a higher screen-to-body ratio than ever before. The endless curves of the device meld into one another, so you can barely tell where the screen ends and the frame begins. The result is a beautifully curved, perfectly symmetrical object. To create the infinity display, we took a 5.8-inch piece of glass, 6.2 inches for the Galaxy S8 Plus, and we rounded the corners and curved the edges. Even with more screen, the phone feels small and comfortable in your hand. Now you see, the conventional wisdom was that having a big screen meant having a, big device. But with curved edges, we realized that we could increase the size of the display without sacrificing that comfortable grip. But just bending the screen isn't enough if it's still boxed in by bezels. I mean, seriously, when was the last time that you actually admired your phone's bezels? I mean, in the past, they've been required for the internal wiring and some of the components of the phone. But we innovated to give users the screens they actually wanted. And our solution came from within. We reorganized the phone's interior and made each individual component smaller. That way we could stretch the usable surface of the phone over basically the entire front of the device. Where there used to be bezels, now there's only screen. In other words, we've redesigned the smartphone from the inside out to unbox the screen and unleash its infinite potential. The Galaxy S8 bridges the gap between movie and TV resolutions with an extra 500,000 pixels and the largest display for a smartphone of its size. As for how to use all that extra space, well, that's up to you. More screen means more freedom to multitask, so you can watch a video while texting about it with your friends. It also means less time scrolling when you're reading an article or checking your Facebook feed. Best of all, entertainment is more immersive than ever. With the Galaxy S8, you can stream content from providers like Netflix and YouTube on a screen that literally draws you inside the action. And the infinity display isn't just bigger, it's actually richer and more vibrant. In fact, the Galaxy S8 is the first mobile device to earn a mobile HDR premium certification from the UHD Alliance. That means when you watch your, That means when you watch your favorite show, you'll see exactly the same vivid colors and contrasts that the director has imagined. We've teamed up with Amazon Prime Video and others to bring you HDR content to mobile, so you can stream movies and shows like Amazon's award-winning original series in its original, crisp, realistic colors right from your phone. And with the Galaxy S8, there's also a new Clearview standing cover, so you can keep your phone propped up while you watch. Now, some of you might be wondering, what happened to the home button? Well, it's still there, but to give you more screen, we moved the home button beneath the infinity display. And with a combination of hardware and software, we made sure it responds to pressure just like a physical button would. We also took the design of the infinity display and created a new visual language to match. From app icons to typography, the look and feel of the Galaxy S8 software incorporates the same design principles as the infinity display, using smooth, continuous curves and play of light and line to create depth and dimension. As soon as you unlock your phone, you'll notice a natural, seamless flow from the always-on display to the home screen. The Galaxy S8 brings together design, technology, and user experience in a device that looks and feels like none other. And you can make it your own by choosing from one of 5 stunning colors. With a new form factor and a new interface, the Galaxy S8 gives users even better access to the core features they know and love, like our cameras, of course. Our cameras have been designed to capture your favorite moments clearly and quickly. And when we introduced the award-winning Galaxy S7 camera, we raised the bar for taking photos in low light with the first ever dual pixel sensor on a mobile device. We've taken that same revolutionary technology and incorporated it into the Galaxy S8. And we've gone even further. I mean, haven't you ever wished that you could take like multiple photos of the same moment and then combine the best attributes of those photos to create the perfect shot? Well, that's what multi-frame image processing does. It uses multiple images to reduce noise and boost brightness when you need it most. With the Galaxy S8, multi-frame processing will be active in all sorts of conditions, so you'll never miss that perfect shot. These days, the way we capture and share moments has, fundamentally changed, right? In fact, it's literally done a 180. We take millions of selfies every day, let's just admit it. Many of us will take more than 25,000 in our lifetimes. I know this personally because my 12-year-old daughter is clearly on pace for twice that. That's why we made our front-facing camera even better. It now has an 8-megapixel sensor, an autofocus that detects your face, so you can get fast, clear, focused shots from the front. Now, whether we're watching, creating, or sharing content, we want to be able to do that anywhere, right? So we became one of the first manufacturers to make our devices water and dust resistant. Fast forward to today, and you can use your Galaxy S8 inside and outside in real-life environments without worrying that a rainstorm will ruin your day or your phone. Now, of course, to power an amazing phone, you need the best possible processor and battery, right? That's why we created a new 10-nanometer smartphone processor for the Galaxy S8. Yeah. It's incredibly powerful. Now, why does 10 nanometers matter? Well, just to give you some perspective, that means that 10,000 of our transistors can fit on the width of a human hair. And as transistors get smaller, we can pack more processing power into the same space. The result is a mobile processor that's faster and more powerful than any other we've ever made, ushering a new standard for the smartphone. It's also our most efficient processor, consuming less energy and saving your battery. Of course, when you do need a recharge, we've always believed it should be easy and convenient, of course. We pioneered fast and wireless charging, to remove the burdens of traditional charging, giving you new ways to power up your device. For example, our newest wireless charging pad gives you more options, letting you lay your phone flat or prop it up so you can see the screen. We are committed to innovation, from hardware to software, from core features to accessories that make your life easier. We're also committed to innovation in quality and safety. We put the Galaxy S8 through our toughest safety testing process ever, with an 8-point battery safety check that goes beyond the industry standard. Because quality and safety is and remains our top priority. Our commitment to safety extends to security too. For years, in order to protect your most valuable information, we had to create these long, complex passwords. But that's not enough. For each site, you have to create a different long and complex password. Oh, but that's not enough either. Now you have to change these passwords every 3 months. So at Samsung, we saw an opportunity to make users' lives safer and easier through biometric authentication. Now, instead of typing a password, you are the password. It's the perfect combination of security and convenience. One of the most exciting examples of this is the iris scanner, which maps your iris and creates a unique digital signature, an iPrint instead of a fingerprint. It's the most secure form of biometric security we've ever created. Now, sometimes you just really want to get into your phone really quickly. So we've perfected a form of biometrics that lets you do exactly that. It's called face recognition. So let's say you wanted to unlock your phone right now. The first thing you do is you take your phone, and then you see the lock screen. With face recognition, there are no other steps. You just hold your S8 in front of your face and it will pull up your home screen instantly. You can still use the fingerprint scanner. Well, we've moved that to the back of the phone to make space for all that extra screen. And because convenience also means choice, you can choose to use a pattern, a password, or a PIN to protect your phone as well. The Galaxy S8 gives you security options that work best for you. Emphasis on options. That's what we mean when we say the Galaxy S8 breaks down barriers. It lets you use your phone anywhere you like, in any way you like. From a cinematic screen that still fits in one hand, to security for every possible situation. The Galaxy S8 upends our basic assumptions about what a smartphone is